Welcome to the class on the use of glass and ceramics as building materials. Though these two materials are called as modern building materials, we have already seen the main building materials such as steel and concrete, which are commonly used as the building materials. So these glass and ceramics are they're called modern because they are used started using only in the recent era based on the properties and the usages. So let's get into the presentation. The glass is an amorphous non-crystalline solid which is often transparent and has widespread practical, technological and decorative usage. So it is basically an amorphous solid, and they're usually used mainly for the decorative usages. The architectural glass is a glass that is used as a building material. It is most typically used as transparent glazing material in the building envelope, including windows in the external wall. The glass is also used for the internal partitions as an architectural feature. So you got a clear idea that the glass is mainly used only for the aesthetic reasons. So we'll see the various types of glasses available. We have the annealed glass, heat strengthened glass, laminated glass, tempered or toughened glass, insulating glass, and the reflective glass. We will study in detail the various types of glasses. So first one is the annealed glass. The annealed glass is of different types. It includes the clear glass. So by the definition, the clear glass or float glass, it has got a slightly green tint to the body of the glass and very dark green edge detail. This glass is inherently has got iron content in it, and the failing to remove the iron result in the green color and the reduced clarity. So more the iron content, it will be more greenish and it will reduce the clarity of the glass. And these are mainly used in the doors and windows and for other solar applications. So these are very commonly used. But the thing is that this is very brittle and it can be easily broken into two pieces, two or more pieces. The next type of glass is called as a tinted glass. So as the title itself, it is called as a tinted. Some shade is there for the glass. Tinted glass refers to any glass that has been treated with a material such as metal oxides which contains filtering properties. So we are applying or using some metal oxides on the glass to make it tinted. The glass can be tinted with various types of coating which block or reflect different amounts and different types of light. So these are also used in the doors and windows for aesthetic purposes. So suppose you want a different color shade, you can go for the tinted glass by adding more different types of metal oxides. So now we can see the picture of a clear glass. As I told, it's a slightly greenish with edge detail. More green is there, and tinted glass. It is the one which has got a color change. The third type of glass is extra clear glass. It's very clear. It's extra clear. That means there is no iron content in it or not any metal oxide. The extra clear glass is a type of float glass and it has got very low iron content and hence is called as low iron glass also. An extra clear glass is a transparent and colorless glass, and it shows everything very clearly when you view through it. It has a light transmission of more than 92%, and they are mainly used not for building purposes but for the sparkling display of expensive jewelry, watches, crystalware, artware, etc. Then we have the ceramic printed glass, which is more or less same to the tinted glass, but tinted glass is on the color coating. Now it is some to reduce the visibility. We are going for ceramic printed glass. It is also known as silk screen glass for its appearance like silk screen. It is lifelong and does not deteriorate with the weather, detergents, or normal acids and alkali. It is used as it can hide the background and it gives privacy. So we are using these glasses wherever we require a privacy. It enhances the look of the product. So they are mainly used as the curtain walls and for the shower installations. So these are the pictures of extra clear glass. You can see very clear glass with a very minor green color, and you can also see the ceramic printed. This some printing on the glass which reduces the visibility. Next type, it is the patterned, figured, or rolled glass. These are also same for privacy things. The patterned glass has a pattern impressed on one side of the glass, which prevents someone from seeing through it. A common application for this sort of is to for the privacy walls to separate one room from another. It also adds a perfect complement to many interior designs. So mainly to separate the rooms or cabin, you can go for a patterned or rolled glass. This type of glass is more fragile because it can be easily broken into pieces, and they are less convenient to clean. They are used in the interior of the buildings and for the opaque glazing. Then we have a different type of glass called as the wired glass. As is from the title, it's supposed to like it is a glass having some wires embedded in it to increase the strength of the glass. The wired glass is a type of glass into which a wire mesh is embedded during the production. It has got a higher impact resistance compared to the normal glass. So in case of breakage, the mesh retains the pieces of glass. So when if even the glass is broken into pieces, it won't like get powdered or get split into much number of pieces. The all the pieces will be retained on the mesh, and they are used for low cost fire resistant glass. This is a figure of the patterned, figured, or rolled glass, which we already discussed for privacy. And this is the figure showing the wired glass, which is having more impact resistance. The other type of glass is the heat strengthened glass. So these are by strengthening by the application of heat, the glass will be more resistant towards the it will be having more strength. Heat strengthened glass is a type of a tempered glass which is strengthened thermally by a very high force of 422 to 658 kilogram per centimeter square as compared to range in the case of fully tempered glass. So the heat strengthened on application of heat, it provides necessary resistance to thermal stress associated with high performance glazing materials such as tinted glass and the reflective glasses. It is mainly used for spandrel vision panels of the curtain walls and structural glazing as a safeguards against thermal breakage. It's also used for making laminated glass panels for safety combined with the strength. So it's like a very strengthened glass on the by the application of heat. Other type of glass is the laminated glass. So lamination, we can see it means there are more layers of glass. One or two glasses is combined, and a thin layer of any other material is placed in between the two layers. So we will see the definition. It is composed of two or more layers of glass with one or more layers of a transparent or specially treated plastic polyvinyl butyral sandwiched between the glass layers. The glass layers can be either normal or it can be tempered glass. The advantage of the laminated glass is that it don't shatter like ordinary glass, as it absorbs impact and it resists the penetration. Even if broken fragments tend to adhere to the PVB interlayer, it reduces the risk of injury and resists the further damages. It can even resist a bullet if you are properly designed, and also they are excellent noise bearers. They are generally used in office buildings, hotels, restaurants, etc. For these reasons, to reduce the breakage due to the impact and also as the noise bearers. Next one is the tempered or toughened glass. They are extremely strong glass, which is 4 or 5 times more stronger than the normal glass, and they get additional strength from the compressed surfaces. Any attempt to cut, drill, grind, or sandblast application of sand at high pressure to the glass, it results in the glass breakage. It is mainly used for safety and strength. This substantially reduces the likelihood of injury to people, as they are not jagged edges or sharp corners like the normal glasses. They are used in the safety glazing of the entranceway railings and also as the partitions or fire knockout windows. They can still used in escalator side panels, handrails, shower screen, and for viewing the partition of sport complexes in resort and airport. Next one is the insulating glasses. They are prefabricated unit made of two or more glass panes separated by a cavity and edges hermetically sealed together. So this type of uh, process done for the low heat conductivity of the gas encloses the decreases the heat emission through the gas. This is to insulate the heat transfer to the glass by the application of this arrangement. So they are used in office buildings and where the heat or cooling requirements are there. Next one is the reflective glass. So this glass is a clear or tinted glass that has a very thin layer of metal or metallic oxide on the surface. So this reflective coating, it reduces the heat gain and the glare from the outside. So as it reflects and absorbs the solar rays, the reflective glass reduces the amount of solar radiation that enters the building, and they are mostly used in the office buildings, privacy windows, and the solar control applications. So these were the various types of glasses. So a quick recap: laminated glass having a two layer with some polyvinyl butyrate in between the glass layers for resisting the impact. Then we learned about tempered glass, uh, the insulating glass for insulating the heat transfer, the reflective glass, same purpose, to reflect away the solar radiations. So next one is the ceramic ceramic. So we only learned the glass as the use as modern material. Now we will see an alternative that is called as a ceramics. The ceramics are a material. Often they are used in construction. They are made from a mixture of minerals, typically silica sand with a clay binder and some impurities, and up to 30% of water is added to it. So this is the composition of the ceramics. So these materials are environmentally stable and they will not oxidize further in the atmosphere. So they are economical in terms of the maintenance cost. In addition to this, how they are made, they are fired at high temperature than the bricks. We already seen how the brick is made in the kiln. So they are fired at high temperature than the bricks so that silica or crystallizes to form a glassy material that has greater density, strength, hardness, and resistance to chemicals and frost, and a greater dimensional stability. So it is a form of a glassy material, but having a higher properties like this, better properties like the greater density, strength, hardness, etc. And this will be having a low maintenance cost also. So we will see the various applications of the ceramics. They are used as the fire clays and shales. So these products include ordinary bricks, clay roof tiles, flooring, quarries, and the pavers. Then we have the terracotta. This is literally burnt earth. It is made from yellow and brownish red clays with a uniformity and fineness between the brick and the vitrified pole tiles. Then you can skip this one, paints. Then we have the fire clay. This contains a high proportion of clay resistant to high temperatures. It is used for chimney flue linings and the fire bags. It is also used as some stonewares as well as the earthenwares. Then, as the vitreous china, this has a higher glass content than the earthenware, and its water absorption is very less of 0.5 percentage, which makes it suitable for the sanitary fittings. It is stronger than the earthenware, and for the different porcelain materials also. So we have the new ceramics. They are also called as technical or engineering ceramics. Their purity is far higher than the traditional ceramics, not using rock clay mined directly from the ground. Powders are formed which are then cast, pressed, extruded, and molded into shape. The powders may be set in the organic binders. This combination of pure materials and extracting the production techniques ensure a high strength of this material. This is mainly the an improved form of the normal ceramics. These are the various applications where we are using ceramics. So we have seen the ceramic tiles and the ceramic sanitary wares. So these all things, that means the bathtub or even the wash basin, these materials are the ceramics. You can see the sanitary fittings, tile ceramics, ceramic tiles, sanitary fittings, and we are also using it as the pipes and shingles nowadays. The various properties of ceramics include they has got a higher melting point, so they are heat resistant. They have got a greater hardness and the strength. They have got considerable durability, long lasting, and a low electrical and the thermal conductivity, and also they are chemically inert. These are the two building materials, glass and the ceramics. So glass is very commonly used as for the aesthetic purpose, and we have a modified different glass. It means reflective glass is there, insulating glass is there, then tempered glass is there. It's all based on the requirements and the places where they are used. So purpose oriented. And ceramics, they have got a it's like a stronger than the glass, and they are mainly used in the sanitary application, sanitary wares, as well as the tiles. So we'll stop for today. Thank you.